Hi guys, welcome to English with Talha channel. Today I will discuss about the classification or the difference of English applications. What is it? Suppose as per the application, English has two types. One is academic English, other is non-academic English. Academic English means the English which we use in school, college, universities. That is encircled. Okay, there is no other places without these three of this academic English. And non-academic English is suppose your career life. Okay, when you will pass out from school, college or universities, you will have to grow your personality, attitude, smartness, and these three parts is based on non-academic English. So besides academic English, you also have to concentrate on the improvement of non-academic English. And here is the importance of my channel, because I will help you to learn both non-academic and academic English. Okay, this is one part. Suppose it's a part of an episode of my videos, and the second episode of this video is spoken and learning English. Learning English is, in my views, learning English is harder than the spoken, because spoken English does not maintain grammar system, does not maintain grammar rule. Okay, so, why I am telling that? If you want to learn spoken English, you will have to concentrate on the confidence of yourself. Okay, and for the learning English, you will have to concentrate on the grammar. Why I am telling it? Because suppose I will ask you, suppose time please. I am pointing to your watch. Time please. This means I want to know the time. Time please. Time is a noun. Okay, there is no verb in the sentence. Okay, and this is spoken. In spoken it is correct, but in learning you will have to say what is the time by your watch. Understand? What is the time by your watch? First WH word, then auxiliary verb is time means noun is the rule. Okay. So learning English always maintains grammatical rules and spoken does not. Spoken English is the language. Language means to talk here. Language means it's a medium of expression of your thoughts, feelings and emotions. Okay. So the person who is standing in front of you, if he or she can understand what you are telling, what is your intention, what is your feelings and thoughts, it is final, it is perfect. Okay, so in short, spoken means to talk. Okay, and to make the front person understand what you are telling. And learning English means you will have to maintain, you will have to remember all the grammars, okay, in your mind to write or to apply learning English. So I think learning English is harder than spoken. If you practice more and more by what you know in English, you will be ready for spoken English. Okay, for one more example, suppose I am sitting in a dinner party. Okay, I am telling someone that salt please. Salt please means I want the salt from him or her. It is okay in spoken, but if you write this sentence as learning English, it is wrong, because salt is noun. Salt please means there is no verb. Okay, and this for this spoken English, it is okay, I have already told. And for learning English, please pass the salt, it is okay. So don't mix up both learning and spoken English. It's one part, and the next part I am coming to the fluency. What is fluency? Suppose I am telling, I am Talha, I am a student, I am a teacher. This is not fluency. Fluency means the person to whom I am speaking is satisfied with what I am telling. Okay, my message should be understandable, should be acceptable, should be satisfactory, should be comfortable to the frontal person. That is fluency. Fluency does not mean you can speak so fast. Fluency means and yes, it is okay. Fluency means I have understood that fluency means does not speak so fast. Fluency means to make the frontal person understandable, comfortable and satisfactory by your answer, by your reply, by your talking. Okay. So in sort of my videos, that what I said, that academic and non-academic English has a difference. This is two aspects of English. And next point is that spoken and learning English has also a different. Spoken does not maintain grammars. Learning maintains grammar mustly. Okay, it's must for learning English. Third point is fluency. fluency means the comfort of the person to whom I am speaking. Okay, not the fast English. Okay, so these three are the main content of the video, and from the next video I will start my lesson. Okay, till then, be happy, keep smiling, thank you, and keep supporting me by subscribing my channel and click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching this video.